Okay, I'm going over to YouTube. I just finished restarting my computer, so let's see how it goes. Let's see what happened. Okay. There's a big yawn. All right. Let's see. It looks like even the picture is pretty good. All right. All right. Let's roll this down a little bit further. Let's see if we can't. All right, that should be pretty good. Hey Janice, how are you? How are you? Okay, I only got like 4 new pictures, but they're fun. So you're sort of neighborhood related things. Oh, be live on my live. Yep, you're right. Hey Sherry. All right. All right. It looks like I'm live. Hopefully you guys can hear me. All right, let me grab some images here. Besides those 4. 4's probably not going to cut it for a whole session. Yay, for sound. I've been restarting my computer before every live. Which is a little bit tedious, but you know, it seems to be working okay. Okay, so I've got my glue. Some pictures. Got some stuff going on here. All right, so I thought we might put this one like right here. And then there's a blank, you know, there was like some words right there, so I thought we might just put another picture down there. So I hope everybody had a good Monday, even with the serial killer and all that. Yay. And that you had a great Tuesday, too. Just going to pull out a few inks. Let's see. I like this blue. The lid is terrible on this thing. Let's see. Maybe that color. And those are like a red color. Where's that other one that's like... Okay, I think those will do. Hopefully those will work for us today. We'll put those right up there. And we'll start off with this blue one. So, went out for a little bit today. Just briefly, long enough to go by Michael's. Else needed to pick up an order. I don't even know what she ordered. I never did see it. She ordered something for pickup. I grabbed some cardstock for next month's Happy Mail. I got some die cuts in mind. Cardstock, expensive. I bought a little bit of craft, a little bit of black, and then some glitter colors. I know. Terrible, right? I'm going to do something with glitter colors. It's happening. But I thought that was a nice picture. I love her dress. This is a nice little patio thing she's got going on. I think it's awesome. It was Nice 70-degree sunny day with a breeze. Now the heat will start coming, probably. It was 108 while we were out. Little bit of a breeze, so it's like being it's like sitting in your broiler with the blow dryer going. That's the best description I've ever come up with. It's just you're just sitting there baking. That's all there is to it. It's not a complaint, That's summer here. You get used to it after a few weeks, sometimes after a few days. And then you get some, like in August when the monsoons are supposed to and stuff. Then you get the humidity and you're like, I forgot what humidity was like. Or you go somewhere that has it and you're like, oh my God. You forget kind of, there is a benefit to the desert. There's no humidity in most of that heat. You just got to watch your hydration. You got to stay hydrated. Even in the humidity, you have to, because you can be all sweaty stuff and think there's no way I'm not dehydrated, but you are. Usually it's older people and tourists who are, the most at risk here. Because if you haven't experienced it, you don't realize how quickly you get that dehydration. It can be a challenge. I flubbed that at the bottom, but I think it'll be okay. Gonna grab me a paper towel. I'm gonna throw some paper clips on the floor. That'll be fun for later. We'll be paying 52 clip pickup. Some of them fell out of the little tin. These things happen. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna retool and pick up your shit. Pick up clips, a new game, yeah. A fun new office game that everyone can play. Right? Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's look for something fun we can put up here. And let me grab some photos that we can try out. Yep. I have to say, as much as I love the idea of moving, I'm a little bit scared because I haven't had to deal with... I was okay on the trips we took, but I haven't lived long-term in the humidity since, Ohio. And then before that would have been South Carolina, which was a million years ago. Work that in somewhere. Well, we got to get Mr. It's a Good Boy on here today. Who's a good boy? Okay. We've got a nice pollution picture. Probably not right next to that nice porch. Oh, that might work up here. Nope, it's just a little too small. Flexicles. Right? The all new, all fun game of... Okay, that's a little too tall. Okay. Ooh, I do like this kind of blurry street scene that we've got going on here. Maybe you know what? That's just about right. That is just about... And then we've got a little square right here. And I got I kept out that... Ooh, I think something's happening here. And then we could put Good Life down here. We'll trim it up a little bit. Okay. I think we got something going on. And I've got a little bucket of words over there. I'm an innovator. What can I say? Pick up clips. I'm good. You gotta... If you let that shit get to you, you'll go bananas. So yeah. I got some white glitter stock, and then I got some Christmas colors. Next I'm thinking about the Happy Mail for next month. And August is usually Christmas and July. A lot of people do that. And so I thought the Happy Mail, I would kind of mash up a little bit of Halloween stuff and a little bit of Christmas stuff and make a nice little cute Happy Mail out of it. I may have a Frankie thing I can do. I may have some. But I thought, that would be a fun little, I think it goes like that. A fun little Happy Mail for next month. And I'll probably send it out to all the Patreons, not just the $13 ones, just as a special little, because that's, next month is like the second half of the year. That might be a nice lead into so anybody in Patreon, including 3 people, as long as I have their address, I'll have to check and make sure I have everybody's address. We'll get some kind of fun little, because I'll do up a bunch of die cuts, and I'll play round robin with them. Okay, so I've got some words here to fill up this space over here and maybe into this area. We've got tranquility, which could work. Yeah, I think I do like that. That's a nice word for a neighborhood, right? Tranquility. Okay, let's go with it. Let's just, since it came up that way, let's run with it. Yes. Now, I've been doing that for years. One time, I was at the thrift store with a friend of mine, and my back was really sore. Like I could hardly, it was difficult to function that day. Let's just say that. I don't remember what I did. I think I had fallen off my bike, which would be a common thing to have occurred in Scottsdale. I got run off the road a couple of times. And I put my debit card in to pay, and when I went to pull it out, it fell on the floor. And I looked at my friend, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and I went, I think that might be where that lives now. And she was nice enough to pick it up for me, because there was no way. I like the idea of whale. Now the city scene, not so much, because that's blurry, and any blurry city scene definitely gonna be noisy. I think I'll go with glue stick on this one. Hey Adria, how you doing? Yeah, that's one of the best descriptions I've ever, I don't think I originated. I think I heard it somewhere, but I shared it with Els when I got here. You would just look at something on the floor and you're like, nope, that lives there now. And one day you'll pick it up, or somebody else will, but not now. Here we go. And that covers up that little spot where I just don't have a picture that small for this. Okay, so now we're going to put this little different kind of city scene. And I'm going to kind of put that right in the middle, because there's a little bit of space above and below it, and I think that will be okay. So yeah, next month's Happy Mail will be for all Patreons, and I think it'll be fun to do the die cutting. I say that now, but I'm going to be like 40 minutes into it going, why did I think this was a good idea? Okay. And then, the second to the last batch is coming out onto the drying racks. I'm moving a little slower than I like. I think the sale is this Saturday. I think it's maybe on Sunday. So I have to finish up the batch that's in. I'm just fixing this. I'm trimming it up so it's nice and neat for the... I know we tore everything in all the other glue books. Now I'm like, I want straight edges. I'm a woman. What can I say? We have many moods. Sometimes they don't make any sense. And that is okay. All right, let's take that off there. That's your whole house. Well, no one comes over, so I don't have to clean. But it's not a hoarder house. There you go. You got to draw the line somewhere, right? I'm just going to put this right up here. And we're going to move on with some other pictures. So I'm going to say this is Gloria in her fabulous yellow dress. Next week, her name will be something different. She's looking off to the side there, like, hope those men don't burn those burgers, damn it. Because they're too busy talking about sports or cars or something. Racetrack betting, who knows. Okay, let's get some glue stick on this word. But she has a pretty yellow dress, and her porch or her patio and her yard is fabulous. Okay. I had to pick out some weird things. I've got a really big house, which is not Gloria's house. Gloria has a nice Mediterranean style house. And where's I going with this? Oh, and then we went to do a return at Whole Foods. Now that was a whole interesting scene. You know, summer here makes for some real interesting dressing for some of the people. There was a girl wearing shorts, and they weren't like Daisy Dukes or anything, but she was a skinny little thing, and I think the shorts were too big because they were crawling on up there. So she's trying to get that out of there before she gets in the store. But her friends behind her, one of them, barely wearing a top. And she had a ample bosom. And while she was a young woman, they already kind of were heading south. So she barely, it was like a t-shirt. She had on, I don't know what kind of bra it was, but it was a demi-cut. And she had, you know, an excess of boobies, let's say. And then she just kind of had a strip of fabric over that. Is what it looked like to me. I don't know. I was trying not to stare because that can get you in trouble. Sometimes I'm just trying to figure out how did this outfit come together? It's not like I'm like, ooh, boobies. just trying to understand the clothing choices. So if they were out there, more or less. I find a little bit of awesome. I'm going to look. Oh, thrift shopping, fun. We did not go to any thrift stores, so we went and returned something at Whole Foods, which was a show, I have to tell you. The most wide array of people shop at Whole Foods. So that was entertaining all by itself. I think I made this image crooked. Okay, well, we'll live with it. We already decided that one was too big. Okay, I need a picture. And then we went to the dollar store. To the not the dollar store. To the, I call it the Mexi Mart. It's like they buy stuff in bulk and they sell it fairly cheap. It's not exactly a dollar store because nothing in there's really $1. It has that kind of feel though, you know, a little bit. And I bought some stuff in there that I quote unquote needed. Ooh, we're finally going to be used. Nope, that's too small. Darn it all. Now we're going to finally be able to use that bakery picture. Okay. That could work at the top though. Little potted plant picture for somebody's porch. Okay, this is too big. Okay, there we go. We got people in those paddle boat things, I think. No, those are kayaks. Those are kayaks. I can see the paddles. Kayaks. I got some hair ties, which is not terribly exciting. I feel like I'll hold this up in a second. That guy's like next to that, and our neighborhood newlyweds who are making us disgusted with their lovey-dovey crap. Okay. I got to roll this down a little bit though. Okay, so we're going to put all of these around this little house picture here. I think I can cut a little bit off the bottom here so that it's not quite so high. I don't really have that choice with the other picture because we're trying to hide that hunk of words I cut out of there. That is okay. Yeah, I think this is going to work nicely. I feel like this guy's trying to get out of his house and go surfing. But he's like walking. I feel like he's backing away with that surfboard behind him. Like, what surfboard? I don't have a surfboard. Oh, creepy stuff. Woohoo. Creepy, creepy. I'm not live on my own live, damn it. Are you going to work with me? No, of course you're not. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to hold him up there. I feel like it's that posture of like, there's no surfboard here. What are you talking about? You know, like, it's just the way he's holding it. So I feel like he's trying to sidle on out of there. I'm not going surfing, honey. I swear I'm not going surfing. All right, so let's get these inked up. This is like a navy blue ink, so I'm using that today. That seems to be the one I keep picking up. Not bad. These are our newlyweds, Dale and Emily. They're disgustingly in love with each other. Seems awkward. Yeah. You know how when you put something behind your back and you're trying to hide it until you're like kind of crab walking away, backwards, sideways, whatever. I feel like that's what. No, honey, I'm not going surfing with my friends. Just running out real quick to the corner store. I swear. But you know he's going surfing because there's no hiding that surfboard. You think he'd just learn to leave a surfboard at somebody else's house. But no, he loves that surfboard. Meanwhile, Melinda's like, I want to change the lock while he's out. He promised me date night. Now he's going surfing. You know what the bummer is? She likes surfing too, and he never invites her. What a dickhead. Okay, I think that one's down good. Next up is the boat one. Boats! Melinda's spiteful. Well, not only is he bad at getting away with it, he doesn't bother to invite her. And they don't even have kids. So it's not like she's got to cart along 5 kids with it. He could just put her in the, well, let's say they have a Chevy Blazer thing, one of those Trailblazer things. They could just throw their surfboards on there and go. But no, he just wants to hang out with the dudes and drink beer. Melinda needs to get some new friends. There's no reason to put up with that shit. And then we got our little couple. This is working out pretty good here. She's probably not going to change the lock. She's probably going to have some red wine and watch chick flicks while thinking evil thoughts about him. Yeah, it's the surfing guy. What a dick. But you know he's charming, right? Maybe she'll think about starting a book club. Get in touch with her college roommate who lives one town over and used to surf too. Maybe they can, get together and she can run off surfing for a change. She's not in the picture. It's this guy. This guy's like sidling away with this surfboard. He's holding it behind his back, and I'm sure it's so that the people can see the size of the surfboard compared to him. I'm sure that's what the original picture is. But he's holding it like a cartoon character that's got this big thing. And he's like, nothing to see here. Move along, while sidling away. So he's like, Melinda, I swear I'm not going surfing. I don't know why you think I'm going surfing. As he's backing away slowly, and he just turns around and runs off. Not surfing. And Melinda's like, that motherfucker. Little potted plant, some palm trees. No, I don't think so. I think he had help, but it's funny to think about. Come on now. Don't ruin my little story. Having fun with that. Okay, here's a little pool. Or let's see, what else do we have? An evening scene at a dock. Let's see what else we can come up with. We have all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah. I doubt it's not a natural pose. I'm sure the original composition was to yeah, that's a longboard for sure. Just looking for some pictures. Some pictures. Probably don't want to cover up the newlyweds though. I think if we put that down first and then we put the other picture, I think it'll be okay. So let's work with that for right now. You sit on the board by the pool. We could just put it down, and pretend like he's surfing. Meanwhile, you can hear all his dude bro friends. Come on, dude. And then we went to Burger King because I was craving a double Whopper. So I bought myself a Whopper with cheese, and I enjoyed it. I'm going to roll this down a little bit. Oops. There we go. I think that's good. Okay. There's those men sometimes that they just stay. That's a pretty good picture too. They just stay like, they have that love of the zest of life where they're just like big kids in a way, It's not necessarily about getting away from her. He just wants to go surfing, and he's not thinking that shit all the way through. They'll get it figured out. Glenda will drink the wine and do Netflix and chill. And then she's going to get in touch with her college roommate, and she's going to start hanging out with her friends. And then he's going to realize he's missing out. She's not going to. Melinda's not the kind to just sit around and wait for his dumb ass. Pretty soon she's going to have a full active outdoor social life, and he's going to be like, what the hell happened? All right. Okay, I think we got one of Rhonda's prized flowers here. She's got the greenest thumb in the neighborhood. I like this picture. It's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So yeah, third batch is out. And I'm going to go ahead and do a fourth batch. If you guys remind me, maybe start yelling at me after this flower. I showed you the sage paper before, but it was much darker than I had anticipated. And that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. But I've kind of gone back and rejiggered the mix. And I've got some lighter paper. So probably I'm going to make the kit out of the lighter color, and then I'll have packs of the darker color in the next sale on Sunday. I was thinking it was going to be Saturday, but I think I'm going to do the videos on Thursday and Friday. Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday and Friday, or Thursday and Saturday. I think Wednesday and Friday. That way you get a few days for the video sales to be. That's going to be my new format. I think I'm going to do like 2 video sales for each with a few of the items so that we don't have a really long sale. And then a short. This last one was supposed to be short, but it wasn't. I put too much stuff in the sale, which is good because I was able to catch up on a lot of the things I need for the business. I got some paper. But yeah, I'll bring in some of the 2 types of paper so you guys can have a look. But it's coming out nicely. And we're almost at the end of it. The next batch is actually just extra for either the the shop and the sale. Not the sale, but the one after. The loose pieces usually go to the sale after. But I have some stuff, a little bit of stuff. Some of the 11 by 17 from the Goth pack. I didn't do every color with it, but I can do some tasters of. I did a few colors with lunch sacks, and it's not necessarily a matchup on the colors. I randomly threw in, if I had a little bit extra room, some of the. Right? She said. And welcome, Nina. How you doing, Miss Nina? But yeah, I'll bring it in because it's going to be a real light sage green for the pack. And then the darker stuff I can probably go ahead and sell. I don't know if the lighter stuff will be all ironed by the time. But I'm going to make, I think, I only need 2 for Patreon this month. So probably 7 or 8. If anybody wants to pre-order after I show it, don't pre-order yet. At least get a gander at it. But let me fill in this hole, and then I'll go grab the papers. Yeah, we all want Rhonda to come over and help us in our gardens because our flowers do not look as good as her flowers. We might have a little bit of flower envy going on. Oh, I got a little wrinkle in there. Smooth it out with my fingernail. Whoopsie doodle. I wonder if I can. It's glue stick. I might be able to peel this back up. All right, let's try that one more time. Oh, I laid it down just a little crooked. Let's try it again. Okay. Now, just so. There we go, right there. Perfect. Okay, let me go grab the paper. Let me move these images aside so I don't knock them onto the floor. And what do? I knock it right onto the floor. Good job, Amy. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me a second. Oh, the garage land, yeah. I gotta make one more trip. I'll be right back. I forgot one thing. I had to make one more trip. All right, I return it. I gotta move this paper trimmer before I step on it and break it. Okay. Let me catch up with the comments. Set my images off to the side for a second. Let's see. Sweating like a waterfall. Oh no. You don't like summer. Yes, stay hydrated. Absolutely stay hydrated. I have one fan now for babies. I am so sorry. No air conditioning in the summer is a terrible, terrible thing. Okay, so I'm going to try and do a refresher on the original color I showed. Give me a second because this is all some kind of piles and everything. Okay. Hold, please. So, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this color. I was just imagining something a little lighter. Let's see how it's coming out. Oh, and I got my big old head in there. Okay. So this is the original color, and I'm trying to lean out of the shot. So you can see this, like pages like this, that's darker than I'd like it to be. I was aiming for something more this shade or a little bit lighter. So this stuff came out darker than I'd like. And I had only run the first run. So that's going to be 10s and 25s probably. The color I was actually trying to make. And let me see. Yeah, see here's the cardstock came out really dark too. And so I'm looking for. So over here, this is the darkest range that it is now. Not quite as dark. This is the bottom of the second and third batch. Well, the third batch I haven't got to the bottom yet. I'm kind of in the middle top. So this is a little lighter. It is a sage green, but the color that we're really going for, a lot of the lighter, the other pieces will be this color, which is the color I'd like it all to be, but it's hard to get because of the way the batches are stacked. So you can see it's still got some dark in there, but this is closer to what I wanted for color. So it is a green with a hint. It leans blue, but it's a green. It's a light sage green. We're gonna have in the kit packs there'll be doilies. I don't know if there'll be any extra. I think I'm gonna try for making 7 or 8 kits. So this is, again, this is the sage, and that's the wavy edge placemats that are going to be in the kits. And we've got some dot matrix paper. A lot of it's in the filing cabinet. I've already started putting packs together with what we have set up. I know, right? So, on that note, I do need to make a little video for Patreon so that they can see it too. Not everyone from Patreon comes over to the videos. Some of them are just in it for the paper. And then the very lightest it will be. This is the lightest it could possibly be. So this is much lighter. So I'm going for a mix, but I'm really not looking for anything darker than, not the first paper I showed you, but like that should be the darkest, and that should be the lightest. So I think we've got a good mix going on. Something nice and green. That's not Christmas green. Something different, because normally we do like the mint green, the like meadow minty green. We do the olive green. Occasionally we do a hunter green. We don't have anything that's like a kind of a pastel sort of green, I guess. So if anybody wants to pre-order a pack, I think I'm only making 7 or 8 packs for this. So just let me know. You don't have to let me know in the live. You can message me if you don't want to. Not everybody likes to put their business out there, you know. But so it is available for pre-order, and it should be ready by the end of this weekend. Adria, you'd like one? Okay, I'm going to grab my brain. Must have brain. Okay. Sage pre-order. I think that's going to be 6/16. I think that's the Sunday. Adria and Janice. Okay. Gotcha, ladies. Oh, Francis. You can take one off my hands. What are you trying to get there, Francis? The darker sage color? It'll be available. Message me what you think you might be looking for if that's what it is. So there's the flower. And I only had to jigger it around a little bit, so I think I did pretty good. All things considered. Now let's see what we want to get in this slot. Okay, we got a nice kind of beachy resort. They got the lounge chairs with the big umbrellas. Okay, what do we want to also put in here? Here's our gay couple at the community garden, which I think we're going to put right here. Now we just need something for right there. Just a little something. Medium-sized picture. Do 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 do. Mari, how you doing? Let's see. I think that's a little too big. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got another street scene. And then we'll have to put a word. All right, I think that'll work. Let's work with those. Let's get those inked. Let's go with this juicy blue color. Juicy! I didn't even see you come in at first, Francis. Great to see you. Awesome, awesome. And let's say hello to Mr. Roscoe from us. Mike changed the doorknob. I don't know if Els told you guys. We're supposed to be getting codes for the door, but nobody's got a code. So there's just 2 keys that nobody has access to but Els and Mike. Not making any headway on getting access to the door. Almost 6 years, still no house key. Not that I'm bitter or anything. I had the garage door open at about 5 o'clock this morning. It was actually quite lovely out at 5 o'clock this morning. I'd been up all night, or I would have gone for a walk right on the spot because it was gorgeous. The birds were singing. They were probably just yelling at each other, "Stay off my territory." It was just the ever so slightest breeze, and it was cool. It was actually cool because it hasn't hit the 80s and the 90s at night yet. So it's still cooling down at night a little bit, like late at night, early morning. So I left the garage door open while I was loading up the drying racks. Yay, granddaughter. Time with the grandkids is very important. That is very, very important. Yay. I need to wipe some of this glue off this one's almost empty. I guess I could have gone either way with this. Oh, choices. The decent picture on both sides. That doesn't always happen. Although sometimes you do flip one over and you're like, oh, cut off half a great picture. Then you wonder what you were thinking. Why did I want this picture and not that one? Like, what was happening in my brain when I harvested this? It's funny how different things strike you at different times. We're going to get some words for right there. Well, a word or a phrase of some sort. All right. And these lovely young men, they run the community garden and they do a great job. They love being outdoors. It's a good thing. All right, so let's get that one glued down. I know, when they're young like that, it flies by. They grow so fast and they learn. These are the years where it feels like they learn 1 or 2 new things every day, you know. You can't miss those years because you never get them back. And you watch their little personalities developing. I know they used to say tabula rasa, you know, like every child's a blank slate. That's not necessarily true. There's a little programming in there. Every kid comes with, some kids are super chill. Some babies are super fussy. They all come with a basic program that you got to learn to work with. And it's fun to see how they, start becoming who they're going to be when they grow up. Children are my favorite, but young children, if you have the opportunity, they are amazing to watch them grow. Okay, so let's see what we want to put for words over here. Okay, I think we're going to go with this. This says, with a lifetime of enriching experiences because when we as individuals are constantly bettering ourselves and celebrating one another, we build a brighter, more vibrant future. I think that's nice for our neighborhood, right? That's a nice little... Right? Those are from Daiso, but you can get something similar on... I have them in all kinds of things. I have some in scarf boxes. I have some in a cigar tin. I have some in the, this isn't a basket full of words, but I have some in some baskets like this sort of thing. That by four, because if I knock it over, nothing falls out. And usually they don't even flip over. And those come in a couple of different sizes, like 3 different sizes. That is the biggest one. I think that's the biggest one. Like, I don't think it comes any bigger than that. But they also have a little one that's, like that sized. And they're great. Els uses them to organize the project she's working on. She's a people person. She loves to hug everybody. That's sweet. That is so sweet. Like, those are nice words for our neighborhood. I like those. And we get a loose edge. Loose lips sink ships. Loose edges ruin collage rolls. I hope Carla is feeling okay. I haven't seen her tonight. But yeah, but I have seen some kinds on Amazon as well. These aren't that expensive at Daiso, but this is one of the big ones. It's just a zipper. Some of them come with a little pocket on the side too. So there's a couple of different designs. This is just open wide. I like it for organizing different things, different projects, different. I keep the images for this Roll-a-Tini in one of those too. I think they're awesome-tastic. All right. So Emily wants to paint her house with the inside, some of the, but she wants to work with this color scheme. So I think I'm going to try and put that there. I love these with the colors, all the colors that go together. So the colors are called Rolling Sea, Winterscape. I don't know what this one is called because I cut the thing off. Bright Cornflower and Blue Nose. Blue Nose? Blue Hose? O's. I think that's an H. Hold on. Blue Nose. I don't get it. I'm okay, I swear. Aw. Well, if you guys let Els know that you're interested, she could probably pick some up and have them in her sale. That color is weird. If it says hose or nose, I'm pretty sure it's nose. It looks like an N to me. But Benjamin Moore Paint, they could have a color called Blue Nose. I wouldn't put it past them. All right, let's find things to fill the other spots. Only in the Collage-a-Tini. Okay, so we've got a nice snowy picture here. Our surfer dude likes to go I'm going to cut into that flower just a little bit. I don't want to cut off too much of the... Okay, I think that'll work. That's where he likes to go in the winter. Visit his family, do a little ice fishing. We just got a new Daiso that we ran across the other day. How many Daisos does one town need? Apparently the answer is 3 or 4. If you're a Vegas-sized town. But that's too big. We need something on the smallish side. Oh, we got to get our dog in here somewhere too. He's too fun. We might put him over here. What do you guys think of him right there? I don't think it's blocking up too much stuff. I've got that dachshund around somewhere. Okay, I think I'm going to put this up here, but I'm going to lay this over the bottom part. That's for Karen, who's prissy and needs white everything. I think he could go right there. I don't think it's blocking up too much stuff. What do we need? Oh, here's an all blue freaky bathroom. I think we'll go with that right there. Okay, and then we'll worry about this in a minute. All right. What do we want to name our dog? What kind of... He's cute. What should we name him? Come on. I know you got a little bit of glue left in you. I don't want to get a bunch of glue all over that flower. Okay. And voila. Gluey doggy. He's over here like, I'm here for my belly rubs. Rocky. Old blue Kirk. All right. There's... Let's get the rest of this put in here. All right. We need some ink. Some inky dinky doo. Rolly. Oh, I like Raleigh. That's good because he's kind of a roly-poly dog. He's got a little roly-poly in him. You gotta have fun with your neighborhood. Great. I said that one woman's name was Gloria. Now I've got that song in my head. It's just rolling in there. Hello, Els. From the other room. I was telling them about our adventures at Whole Foods and all the many weirdos that we saw there. Some interesting people shop at Whole Foods. Let's just say that. Some of them were quite normal, but then there's, you know, I think there's just a fringe element out there. They're in love with my Daiso folder. Do you want one that big, Adria? Do you have any of the small ones to show, else? Because there is a smaller size. Okay, now I got to figure out how I was going to do this. I think I was going to put this over here. Same size as Amy. Yeah. One of us will grab one next time we're done. Just one? Els has an addiction to Daiso and their washi tape, so she uses those for her organizing her projects and process for videos, and it works out really well for her. It's one of the better things she's tried out. Yeah. What's that look about? Hold on, I don't want to get any glue on it. I imagine that would lead to murder of some sort. Okay. So here's the size I'm working with for my words. I just don't like going to the pocky. Stuff gets stuck in the pocky. Just one. Okay. All right, we can manage that much. So, welcome. What is it? Stuff blows on the floor. It happens. It's with the fans on, stuff blows everywhere. So we'll grab you a couple. We shall. Okay, now we want to put this up here, but I want to nail these down first. These smaller images. We're going to go with the white door. That's a lot of white in one space. I don't think I could live with it. I never buy white shirts, never, even though they go with everything, because I'm not quite pigpen level, but I am kind of a walking disaster when it comes to. I favor dark. I'm gonna have to get another glue. I have one of the little ones out that Els got that I paid for from the auction. I wonder if that's secretly why I didn't fill my glue today. I have other small ones. That doesn't do you any good if you eventually run out of glue because you're like, well, I have another one instead of just refilling what you're using. I'm pretty bad about it, actually. You guys have come in lots of times. I'm like, I did not fill my glue today. But I do have a full bottle of, I think I have two. I think there's another one floating around here. Because I bought one at Michael's. I think it was 8 something. And then we went over to Snobby and it was 6 something. So I was like, I might as well just buy one now. And I won't run out of glue for a couple of months. I'd like to say 6 months, but I don't think that's true. I think it's not going to last me that long. I am a gluing crazy lady. Okay. Yeah, this is an all blue tiled sink. So there's the sink and the window, or not the mirror window, but it's all like, it all blends together. I might go insane in that bathroom. Just saying. Disaster. Well, at least you don't have the song. What song is stuck in my head now? I'm trying to think of the name of it. Oh, that song, Gloria. We named one of the ladies Gloria a while back, and now that song is just on repeat in my head. I can't get rid of it, man. All right. It just sounds like somebody's constantly knocking on a door. It's a woodpecker. So yeah, so we went out into the heat today. Got a few things done. Came home, ate Burger King, which, you know, Els was very nice to take me there because she's not really a fan of Burger King. Although Mike and I are. We both love the double Whopper with cheese, which is more burger than any one person really needs, but it's so good. Okay. Oh, I need the side to come. Oh, it's stuck there now. That's where it lives. It shows this spot. Let's see, after we put the next image down, we may need to put something there, a little word. Nina doesn't have AC, else she's living without AC. And she says it's hot and gross. All right. Let's see what time we're sitting at here. Okay, we can finish up this area and then we're going to have to call it quits for the day, I think, because we're a little over an hour. We did pretty good, though. We've had some fun here, I think. Well, I've had fun. I hope you had fun. So I'm going to get a couple of these pictures for down here. Or, ooh, I got this picture of this pool. That'll work. And then I'm getting this in here somewhere. Margaret with her new, she's got her hair done and she's all proud of her little ringlet curls. So we had I knew there's a way to work some weird shit into this neighborhood. I amused myself. I'm sorry. I'm so punny. So let me get a couple of these. I just got to grab my scissors. Just cutting out some small images to go on that last little roll. Yes.
Here, I ordered a 10 just for you.
Did you really order this for me?
Yes.
You did? I might have to hug you. It's disturbing. I think you should leave now. You don't want to sing to the ladies?
What?
The song that is...
Gloria!
You hear it in the other room. That's how it is in reverse when...
I know.
Oh, sorry. And everybody saying hi.
Hello, ladies.
Is that the It Clown? Is that supposed to be the It Clown?
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, it's on both sides. Look at me. With the pink beads.
You're a giant child.
Which point? No. Toddler.
I am a proud toddler.
Now she's funky dancing in my doorway.
It's called diaper disco.
Diaper disco?
Yeah, because I'm a giant toddler.
I'm never going to be able to unhear that. Never in a million years. Buck. Yeah, so there it is. I got pink beads on like a copper colored pin. Trying to figure out how to make it. Oh, okay. You twist it. You twist. The clown does the twist. It's a little tight. Okay. I'm going to write with it because we're going to glue over it. Clown pin. Haha. I graffitied my thing. It's so cute. It's my new favorite pen. Okay. You stamped on there a little tight. Okay. It'll work. Let me finish doing these. Look, I am a giant child. I just threw my scissors down. Fully went psycho over a clown pen. I know who will be jealous of my clown pen, though. If there's anybody that Susan probably already has one. Nah. I'm cutting the rounded edges off. That was stupid. I didn't do a good job with them. Okay. Now I have little pieces everywhere. Ice cream cone. And I already forgot her name. Now her name's Stacy. Stacy and her little ringlets. All right, let's glue this stuff down. Let's ink some edges. No, she wouldn't. I like it well enough. It makes the orange on him stand out more with the pink beads and the copper bottom. All right, just inking over here. All right. But where did you put? Oh, there's the lid. It's under the other picture. Okay. Oh, I forgot to ink this one. I take the weirdest things out of magazines. This ringlet was on some picture of like shampoo or something. Probably some kind of holding gel or curling gel. Or spritz, you know. And I had to have it. I'm like, it's a perfect little ringlet. I need it. Which is just me being weird. I'll have to refill my glue bottle for next time. Not tomorrow, though, because we're magazine harvesting tomorrow. After Rosemary's Live. I'm going to try and get in there tomorrow. But I happened to go out to the garage, and I'm just, like, dinking around in there. And I do have a big-ass pile of ironing to do. All that sage paper sitting there. A whole batch, and then there's going to be, like, half a batch by the time I get to it tomorrow from the new one. I should be able to finish it up late tomorrow. Have it in by Thursday and out in the iron by Saturday for Sunday's sale for the packs. Now let's glue this pool down. I haven't decided what I'm having for dinner. I need to fry up the hamburger I have in the outside fridge. And I'm going to make some quesadilla filling with some green chilies, and I'm going to mix the hamburger with green chilies and I can do this. You can do this. Green chilies and refried beans. And just smush it all on a tortilla and fry it. Throw some cheese on top of the beans and meat and stuff. I think I'm almost out of glue in that glue bottle. I'm going to use some glue stick for this little picture. Woohoo! Okay. Ice cream cone. Apropos for summer, right? You know what we'll start craving now because it's hot. We'll start craving Sonic milkshakes. They're the best. Or what's the ice cream that we get, Els? Are you still in here? What's the ice cream that we buy? She's got a nice little ice cream cone. Looks like it's a mint or maybe a pistachio. It looks like it's got a green color to it. So I want to put something right there, and then I think that will wrap it up. Let me see if I can find something. There's so many fun pictures in here. I'm enjoying the Neighborhood-a-Tini. I hope you guys are too. So we might go bakery, but that's an awfully thick picture. I'm thinking of pulling it out and putting it in a regular book. Let's see. We know there's no small ones up front, so let's start getting more to the back. More to the back. And then when we harvest tomorrow, we need to do at least one of the home decor magazines so that we have some new pictures for next week and hopefully some small ones. Hopefully we can find some nice small ones. we may break down and use one of, not that it's a bad thing. I love the stickers that Carla sent me. I'm kind of hoarding them at the moment. I'm going against my own advice, and I'm hoarding Carla stickers. I'm a terrible person. All right, I think the Carla stickers are the right size. Let's find something in the Carla stickers that we like. Carla stickers. Oh, this one is perfect. I don't know if they're actually stickers. I think they might just be stuff stuck on. I'm going to try it. Hold, please. Okay, I need my, where is it? I know I just put it back in here. My X-Acto knife. I need something pokey. Pokey, I said. I think I'd know where it was because it's pokey. All right. I may be doing this for no reason. This may not be a sticker. It may just be a thing you glue down. But I have to know. Okay, I'm going to do it off camera because then I can hold it close to my face. I have to message Carla later and ask her if these are actually stickers. Oh, I think they are. I think I got it. I think I got a corner started. Hold, please. Nope, not a sticker. Okay. We're just going to glue it down then. They're just fun squares I can glue to stuff. How awesome is that? I don't have to worry about peeling the back away, which I'm sometimes not very good at. Okay. Let's wipe away the blue square that I just put on there. Okay. Oh, I didn't ink it either. Oh my gosh. They have the best ice. Yeah. Because they do that small crushed ice. And I like that they have like a blue raspberry drink that I love. But I'm mostly addicted to their banana cheesecake milkshake. That's right, I said it. I said cheesecake. It's a little bit thicker than everything else. Okay, a word for right there and we'll be done. I will tell you though, guys, ladies, if you don't know it already, crunching ice is very, 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 very bad for your teeth. All right, so let me move a little bit of this so I can kind of get the words in screen. Put those scissors away before I lose them. They're easy to lose on my desk. All right, now let's find some words. I just need a little word now. Oh, I think I need more glue stick over here. Okay. All right. Now let's see. Embarrassing. See for yourself. Retreat. That could be a word. You don't do it as much as you used to. It's very satisfying. I imagine so. I've when my teeth were healthy, they were cold sensitive. Not a whole bunch, but enough that I couldn't crunch ice. So that's probably. Hey, I think this is appropriate for our neighborhood bazaar. It's definitely not ho hum. We need to talk. Oh, nobody wants to hear that. There could be a little mayhem in our neighborhood. What do we got over here? Ooh, join. Let's do join. Join our neighborhood. That's not creepy at all. Okay, so we're going to go with that. I've got join is a good one for our neighborhood, I think. Let's just slather that with some glue stick. Slather's one of those weird words. It always feels a little bit wrong, doesn't it? You slather it with mayonnaise like your bread for your sandwich. But it also sounds a little bit naughty. Okay. Is our neighborhood becoming like a cult? Is it getting a little culty in here? All right. Let me move the words off here so we can roll backwards and look at what we've done in our neighborhood today. Let's move some of this stuff back a little bit. I love my clown pen. Love it. Stay over there. Put the lid back on the glue. Even though it's empty, we don't leave it open. Okay, let me put these inks away. All right. All right, so there we go. The perfect curl for the perfect neighbor. I need to glue that down a little bit. Favorite color palette of one of our neighbors. Our gay gardeners in the community garden. The surfy guy goes here to ice fish and meet up with his brothers. We've got our dog, Rolly. There's our disgustingly sweet newlyweds. A nice, almost the sundown picture of a dog. A pretentious house. There's our surfer guy. He's trying to sneak out. No, honey, I'm really not going to the ocean. I'm not going to go surfing, I swear. There's the pasture where the cow lives. And other animals. We got chickens, and there's probably going to be some goats coming up. Here's our city scenes here. Our nice lady in her red dress. Yellow dress. I don't know why I said that. And then this is last week where what happens if MC Escher was designing part of our neighborhood? That's what would happen right there. And what if we had believers? So I think that was fun. So we'll go back the other way now. So it has time to sit out and dry. We think we have a pretty good life in our neighborhood. Some moments of tranquility. All right. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to put the big glue over there to hold that down. And there we go. That's our whole thing. So that is our whole live for tonight, ladies. Thank you for coming and spending some time with me. I will be live again tomorrow after Rosemary for some magazine. We're going to harvest in the hollow, magazine harvesting. I hope to see some of you there if you have the time and you're not too tired. Thrifty, that's the name of the ice cream. It's very, very good ice cream, guys. That's what Mike takes Ellis to get after she goes to get her blood drawn. Because it's hard to get blood out of her arms. So they always poke her 2 or 3 times. So if she's a good girl, she gets ice cream. All right. So I do hope to see you tomorrow night, 7:15 my time. It's 8:15, 9:15, and 10:15. You're welcome, Nina. We're always glad to have you. I am sorry that you're without air conditioning, but I hope that it gets fixed soon. Because sweat is icky, icky, icky. And in the summer without AC, you gross. I feel your pain, girl. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere at Rosemary. Cough, cough. I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses. And you guys are so welcome. Thanks for coming and spending time with me. I love it. So we're going to push the button. That's the end. Push the button. Push the button. Yay, button.